And we are live. Good morning, everyone, or should I say good evening, good night, or good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from. Oh, I was wondering where that was coming from. That was actually coming from my own background. So yeah, my name is NS Sports TV. This is episode 8, season 2 of the Football for Thought podcast. Joining me today are Manny, Ollie, and Arrest, with the latter's team being the only one left in the Carabao Cup.
No, don't bring up Monster.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Congratulations, Man United. The Carabao Cup's not for every team. The Carabao Cup's not for every city. Both Manchester clubs through, all the London clubs out. So me and Ollie and Manny can't actually laugh at each other today.
I think you're going to have to stand corrected because there is a London team left.
Yeah,
Charlton Athletic.
Okay, in the top flight. So yeah, we actually can't laugh at anyone today. The only person that can laugh at us is the guy on the bottom right.
No, you can't laugh at me, man. We've got Eric Tenor. You've got Graham Potter, who stinks. I'm joking about that. By the way, I'm joking. You need to give him time, but yeah. Big up everyone in the comments.
I'm through. I said, is Liverpool in London?
Munzi, unblock me on Instagram.
Yeah, how about that, Munzi? We can all laugh at Chelsea. You got lucky against Man United. You got lucky against Aston Villa.
We played well. It's called Ten Hag ball, man. What don't you understand? People need to understand. It's called
Ten Hag ball. It's called Ten Hag ball, yeah.
I'm not going to get overexcited because...
I want you to have the same energy if you get knocked out of any competition.
Over energy, yeah, or over hyped up, then my team doesn't perform. But listen, we're doing our thing right now. We're looking so far. It's looking positive. I don't know about Chelsea Football Club. I don't know about Arsenal Football Club. I mean, I know they're still top of the league and all that. Yeah, but listen, we're champions of Carabao Cup, and yeah, that's all I want to say.
Ollie's not having any of it by the looks of things. You want to say something, Ollie?
Yeah, you're not winning the Carabao Cup.
Well, neither are you, to be fair. Yeah, and neither are my team.
Yeah.
Neither are my team. So let's just get that out of the way. You and me, us three, Manny, Ollie, and myself, we're all in the mud.
In the mud. You guys are in the mud.
Here's the thing. Apparently, a lot of fans are happy that we're not into the next round because that decreases the number of games we play after the World Cup.
That is a small mentality. That is a small mentality. Look,
I will call them out, but say what you want to say first, and then I'll call them out.
For me, listen.
I'm sorry, that's small mentality.
For me, these standards, those people that are saying they have low standards. Don't get me wrong, they have low standards. That's for those people that say, "Oh, yes, we lost this and that." You guys have low standards, mate, because you need to take these things seriously. I don't care.
Some Arsenal fans who are actually happy they got knocked out.
They have low standards.
I'm sorry.
They really have. For me,
no matter what competition, if
they prefer top 4 over a trophy. Once they get top 4, they get all hyped up. But listen. For me, Carabao Cup, everyone should take that seriously, man. For me, if City can dominate this cup, why can't other clubs dominate this, man? For me,
because not every club has Erling Haaland. Not every club has a KDB in their team.
Well, it's the same Erling Haaland that lost to Liverpool. But for me, listen, Carabao Cup, people should take that seriously, man. These Arsenal fans that say, "Oh,
to be fair, VVD has Erling Haaland's number."
Yeah, but he doesn't have Sancho's number. For me, listen.
So you're saying Sancho is better than Haaland?
No, I'm talking about Van Dijk. Because remember when he came to Old Trafford, Sancho, what he did to him. But listen, Carabao Cup, as I said, Arsenal fans, listen, have high standards of every trophy, man. Because if it was named the FA Cup, they'll be like, oh yeah, let's go all out on this cup. But because it's Carabao Cup, they'll take it, say, oh yeah, let's lose this game, and then we can focus on the Premier League games. Like, I really hope you guys bottle top 4, not to you, money, but to the Arsenal that are begging for you guys to lose the Carabao Cup. I just really hope you guys bottle top 4 because these standards are low. But I know Nippon wants to go next. Nippon, call these Arsenal fans out.
Look, I know each and every Arsenal fan out there that's saying this, and trust me, if I was in your position, and we got knocked out in the way we did, I'm saying we as if I'm a gooner. I'd rather scrub my eyes off with bleach than ever wear that red and white shite. But yeah, if I was. Look, as a Chelsea supporter, I want to win everything, no matter how small the competition. If my team gets knocked out, if Chelsea or Rangers are knocked out of any cup competition, I'm fuming. Yeah. I'm not saying, oh, it was only Mickey Mouse Cup. No, raise your standards, motherfuckers.
Wow.
But I'm not worried about Arsenal. You can keep those standards for all I care. Because tell you what, you're not going to be top of the league for long either. I mean, come on, look, enjoy it. You played the best football all year round. You've been top of the league, so fair play to that. But Man City are still at another gear. They have something Arsenal don't, which is an experienced manager in Pep Guardiola. And, have your say.
Put the first one. Where he said, Ollie signed. Put the first one.
Oh.
Max, how did Hull do this weekend?
No, you can't call that whole team. Never mind.
I'm not. He's calling me out, so... Max, get it. You want to say something? Here's the link. Here's the link for you, Hannah, as well. Only them two are. That's.
Oh, okay, Nippon. Let's have
I want a panel. I want a panel today. There you go.
Yeah, 100%.
We won, and City won too. So hold that L. Oh, hold that L, okay. But there is one thing. I want to ask you this question, Max. What are your thoughts on Clowngate's squad?
Clowngate.
No, Roman did not make us. We were actually a good team before that. The 90s, we actually took Man United to the final day of the season when they won the treble. But no one will tell you that because it doesn't fit their agenda. And I believe we even won the FA Cup. I believe we won it twice in the 90s as well. So we were a decent cup team before Roman. But yeah, no league title for 50 years before that. Big up Hashim. Yeah, and your club almost... I swear your club, you man, almost got relegated.
Who's that? Who does it? Oh, yeah,
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Yeah, listen, Elias, man. Listen, since when we beat them 2-1 at Old Trafford, he's been hiding for my channel. But Elias, make sure you are there 8 p.m. tonight. But yeah, Clowngate can. Listen,
8 p.m.
Do you want to talk about the England squad right now, Nippon, or do you want to save it for later?
Yeah, so we do the World Cup later.
Yeah, later.
And we'll even do our first predictions for the World Cup group. Today I even have a pen and paper handy. Sorry, a pencil and a paper, but we move.
Ollie's in the mud, Yeah, he said, I'm not saying, Ollie, you okay?
Ollie looks rattled, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, listen, before I have my say, I think I want to let Ollie have his say, but I have to say, this is the first time I've ever seen you cuss, Nippon. I've never seen you.
Look, मुझे गाली बहुत निकालनी आती है, okay? लेकिन मैं PG रखता हूँ.
And to translate that, I mean, he's capable of even worse, even filthier language, but he chooses to keep it PG for the rest of us.
Precisely. So yeah, I mean, like, people are giving me smoke in the comments, so I had to clap back. Big up, James. How are you?
Good evening, James.
Hey, Nippon, Chelsea Bakavice high.
Huh? What?
Marlene, do you understand?
I think what he was trying to say, the word, yes, he was trying to say Chelsea Bakvase.
Do you have it? How many do people teach you Hindi?
All right.
He's using Google Translate.
No. I think what he was trying to do, Nippon, was learn that dialogue just for you. But Ollie, listen, you need to have your say. You've been sitting there quietly. Please say what you need to say.
Go on.
What do you want me to say?
Say what was on your mind.
Go on. I fucking dare you.
Hey, come on.
Okay, I take that back. I freaking dare you.
Yeah,
let's keep it PG.
Oh, and I might say, I'm a bit annoyed about the Arsenal result, as you said there. You need to take it seriously. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say about it. Goalkeeper was awful. I don't know why we started him. Yeah, it all went wrong. I mean, I'm not that bothered. I know it's a bit stupid as well, but we probably wouldn't have won the League Cup anyway. So
that's to me, you're just coming out as salty by saying, "Oh, we would have won it anyway."
Wouldn't have.
Yeah, that's what I said. Wouldn't. You sound a bit salty by saying that. I know you're not trying to. You might come out as that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, are you putting a cup that you guys are not in it? Okay, that's nice.
No, we're talking about it, so that's why it's there.
That's
right. So I'm going to have my say. First of all, I think the term you're looking for is sour grapes. And, this idea, of course, about, this being sort of like a free hit. We don't need to worry about this. We at least won't have the fixture congestion that we would have gotten after January. It's silly because we fielded a semi-strong team. Aside from the goalkeeper, and I actually was expecting Matt Turner to be there. And I wouldn't say that he was necessarily bad, but giving away that penalty, which was scored by our ex-gunner Danny Welbeck, did not look good. And it was just a question of, even after we brought some of our stars off the bench, we still allowed them to run over us. And it's an idea that if we can't motivate ourselves as, first team regulars and fringe players for a League Cup game, what hope do we have? And like a few others, I'm sick and tired of this mentality which states that, as long as we're able to motivate ourselves to do well in the Premiership and stay top of the league, that's perfectly fine. But bear in mind, we still have to play Manchester City. And although I will say this, Nippon, we were deserved winners over you lot at the Bridge. The goal that we scored was extremely very fortunate. And I mean, we probably deserved the win because we were dominant. But that goal should never have been conceded. And I don't know what Kai Havertz was thinking, lifting his left leg up like he was some sort of doing a plie move as a ballet dancer. It looked ridiculous. And so as well as we played, we've had a lot of luck going our way. And we can keep talking about it by saying, champions can find a way to win even when they're not playing at their best, or, even if we're lucky, we make our own luck. Sooner or later, we have to.
How far do you think that's going to take you, though, realistically? And I'm not saying that to sound bitter.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I mean, we still have to come up against Manchester City. And now, as it stands, we're going to play them. I think, I don't know if we're going to play them first at Emirates or at the Etihad. it will be. I think both of those games will be after the World Cup, and of course, that's going to be the time when our squad depth will be tested, our quality as a team will be tested, and we will be up against the Manchester City team, which will raise their game against us. All these top teams, mind you, they always find a way to raise their game against us, except, of course, for Chelsea, where we're this season so far. But look, you still have to play us just before the end of the season. I wouldn't put it beyond you.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, you go first.
Yeah, so you have to play us at the Emirates at the end of the season, late April, and I wouldn't put it past you to find a way to get revenge on us. So, we have a lot of things to sort out, and hopefully this break will make us sit down and realize, look, we need to cut this hype over us. We cannot believe this hype. We are nowhere near as good a squad as people think we are. We've been made to look good. And we literally have to improve ourselves. It's as simple as that. And if we choose not to take the FA Cup seriously and have another early exit, last season we didn't have European football. We had an early exit from the FA Cup. We did, to our credit, reach the semi-finals of the League Cup, only to lose to Liverpool, and we still couldn't reach top 4. So we have to look inside ourselves. There's
the funniest thing about that Liverpool loss was, over 2 legs, was Ben White laughing in Takumi Minamina's face and trying to be a wannabe Martin Keown, and it backfiring on him.
Yeah, as you would say, who's laughing now, mofo?
Yeah.
So
that's as I would say, he who laughs last laughs loudest.
Exactly. And, with Liverpool reaching the Champions League, and as did Chelsea and Tottenham, everyone was rightly laughing at us. So I think maybe to Arteta's credit, he's told us to remember the hurt of last season and use that to galvanize us. But, tomorrow's game, nothing less than the win will do. Simple as that. I'm sure we'll get it because Wolves are in disarray. I do not rate Julen Lopetegui as a manager. But again, we cannot look too far forward.
What was what? Oh, I think me speaking in Urdu. Hello, enjoy. Yeah. Big up everyone in the comments. Coach's Corner, Thunder,
What is
Hashim, Max, all of them. Big up. So how are you doing, King? King?
He's on mute.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
I'm good. Are you streaming from the phone?
Yeah. I don't have a laptop right now.
Oh, what happened to your laptop?
It's not working anymore. That's what happened, unfortunately.
Oh, so are you ordering a new one, or you're going to?
I will eventually, but obviously with the situation I am with and being away from family, there's other priorities.
Fair enough. So,
But yeah, I'll get there.
What are your thoughts on your disappointing exit in the League Cup?
If it's one of them where I always said that I rate every cup and every trophy. I'm not one of them who
As you
look
should.
down on any single way. That's not who I am. I think it's an honor to win trophies, and so that's my first line. Secondly, the reality is Arsenal don't have a deep enough squad to compete on every competition. That's the harsh reality, and
a lot of your fans need to wake up and realize that.
I think a lot of the fans do. A lot of the fans complain that the squad depth is not good enough, and a lot of the fans don't rate our squad players. So I don't even think that's the issue. I just think that Arsenal are still in a transition, and we are ahead of schedule, but the squad isn't big enough to compete like a Man City who can compete in every tournament. That's the truth. That's the truth. So it was. I was sad to see us go out, but I'm not gonna have a moan about it because we do also need to give youngsters opportunities. If we don't give them opportunities, not even in the League Cup, then when will they get a chance? So they got a chance, they got an opportunity. They didn't take it, and fair play. You know, Brighton is a good team, good manager. They deservedly won. It's part of football. You win some, you lose some.
I have a question. Now, agendas
Yeah.
aside, do you think Brighton upgraded by getting De Zerbi in?
I think fans are too reactionary. Let's wait. Let's not overlook the great work Graham Potter's done for Brighton over the past few years. Let's not overlook that. Let's not be reactionary over a period where Graham is struggling and De Zerbi is doing well. I think they're good coaches, both of them, and only time can tell if it is an upgrade or not. I think it's way too early to dash or because De Zerbi has been there a month or two. Potter was there for years, losing his best players every season. Let's not forget that. He lost Ben White, Dan Burn. I forgot some of the players' name, but basically every season they keep on taking their players. And Brighton are not known to, Bissouma as well. They lost. Brighton are known for spending big, so it's not easy to work for them. But let's see, all time will tell us the truth. If De Zerbi is better, then time will tell that. What I can say is that he's a great manager and he did a fantastic job at Sassuolo. That I can do. That I can say.
Nice. So, what are your thoughts? I asked Manny this question and Ollie. What are your thoughts on a certain bunch of Arsenal fans who say we're happy we're out of the tournament so that we can concentrate on the bigger so-called fish to fry?
Well, I can only speak. I'm one of them. I can only speak for myself. But if that's their mentality, I don't necessarily agree with it because, as I said, I want, like, a dream scenario. My team wins every trophy. That's the dream, innit? You want to win every competition you participate in.
That's not realistic, though, at this moment in time.
But that's not reality, honestly. And if that's their view, it's I don't have a problem with it because that's their opinion. It's not mine, but they can have it.
So, do you think Arsenal will win a trophy this season?
I think there's a big chance that we can win a trophy this season. Yes, I do think so. I think we should be one of the favorites to win I think we should be one of the favorites to win the Europa League. And I think with our heritage and history of the FA Cup, it's also a trophy that we can look at winning. I think
you have a bigger chance of winning the FA Cup than you do the Europa League because your record in the FA Cup speaks for itself and your record in Europe also speaks for itself.
Yes, but also records are there to be broken. Right.
Which means
means
you could win the Europa League and drop out of the FA Cup.
That could happen. We could also win both. That could also happen. Like time will tell us. All I'm saying is that can Arsenal win trophies this year? Yeah, I do. I think so. If you'd asked me last season, I would have been less optimistic.
Close panel today, unfortunately. That link was just there for Max and Coach's Corner. When I do a call-in show, that's when I'll let everyone on. So yeah, sorry, it's a closed panel today.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. It's a long season. A lot can happen. Nobody really knows what's going to happen after the World Cup. Who's going to be fit? Who's going to be out of form? Who's going to be mentally fatigued? There's so many uncertain scenarios that only time will give us what's going to happen. But you have to be optimistic with the start that we've had. At the end of the season, you want to measure some kind of success. And for me, success is winning a trophy.
Aaron Notter says, thoughts on Eden Hazard returning to the bridge in January.
Take him. Have him. Go on, have him. Have Ronaldo as well.
Yeah, would you take him?
You know what? I actually predict he might go to Chelsea in January. I just have this feeling that Chelsea will just put in a nice bit. Oh, can you block that?
Oh no!
Yeah, block that thing. Man.
Block that.
Oh my!
Oh my!
Find your love here. Get out of here.
Oh my God!
Go away. Put user in timeout. That shit's gone forever. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
But anyways, what I was saying, Nippon, if you guys give him a good enough wage, he'll join Chelsea, and I think he will join Chelsea. So yeah.
I don't want a finished Ronaldo. I'd rather a finished Messi than a finished Ronaldo.
No,
Would you take Hazard?
Maybe. But not Ronaldo.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he's frozen. He's frozen.
no.
He's frozen, but he'll come back. And here's the thing. Oh,
Wait.
are you back?
oh, he's back. Is he back, Nippon?
I'm here.
Yeah. You froze for a sec. That's right.
So yeah, I said I don't want someone who has a diva personality in the dressing room. That's the last person Graham Potter needs. A player like Cristiano Ronaldo, a player like Kylian Mbappe, they are the types of players that get Chelsea managers sacked.
Today.
And I don't want those. I don't want a personality.
You know, I got told
You think-
today.
Who
I got
think
told-
his shit don't stink. I'm
Nippon,
sorry.
I got told today. I'm gonna call out the name, but I got told today that apparently Ronaldo is bigger than the club. Like, are you having a laugh, mate? Club.
Put it in the private chat. Put it in the private chat. Who said that?
Like,
Yeah, I will.
I
will.
think
Yeah.
people, like, you cannot compare players to clubs. Like, let's not do that.
What's his name?
Let's players be players and club be clubs. But I do agree. I think Ronaldo is definitely not what Chelsea need, and I think Ronaldo he doesn't suit what Graham Potter wants to do with his team, and also I don't think Ronaldo
Yeah, fine.
would listen a lot to Potter.
So, yeah, because Ronaldo's one of those people who are like, who the fuck are you? Sorry, who the heck are you?
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Fine, man. Where's your
Definitely.
TikTok videos? Have you stopped? I know Chelsea in the mud, but come on, man. I want to see more TikTok videos. But now, obviously, Chelsea in the mud. He stopped doing that. So,
Yeah, I'm bringing him on. Yeah, I'm bringing him.
bring up Bayern, man. I need to talk to him about his TikTok videos. But, anyways, the last one I saw was Kovacic naked running after the United game. Nippon, have you seen that? Kovacic naked.
I have no idea what. I have no idea what he was
We have to
smoking.
keep it PG, so no talk of these.
Oh yeah,
footballers
PG.
running in
It's
the
ceremony
box, yeah?
3-1 Brighton. That's fine. We got fine in the comment.
Keep it PG.
Yeah, keep it 3-1
Exactly.
Brighton. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I just said.
Yeah, he's always cheeky that way, and yeah. Listen, I think Chelsea will never ever get their hands on Ronaldo, and
Why not?
If Ronaldo has any sense of shame or decency or integrity, he'll take his medicine and just stay at Manchester United until the end of the season, and then he can bugger off as far as I'm concerned.
For me, I've always said we play better without Ronaldo. Yesterday proved it.
That's why I want you to keep him. That's why I want you to keep him.
Well, there you go. For me, listen, I've always wanted Ronaldo out. If you ask, there's 3 people that you can knock snipping right here that are on the stream. That I've said, let him go in January. Let him go to Chelsea so they can ruin the squad even worse. I think Potter rates Ronaldo. To be fair, I know he did say in the press conference, well, Ronaldo. He doesn't want to talk about Ronaldo, but obviously managers they won't say, "Oh, I'm getting this player, I'm getting that player." I think Potter does rate Ronaldo, but listen, it could either be Chelsea or he could go back to Sporting. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
I don't want someone who's got a rape charge against them. I'm sorry.
I don't think Ronaldo is a Potter player. If you look at the strikers Potter has had in his team, they are very different to Ronaldo. They are centre forwards that works hard, has a good hold up and link up play, that presses a lot, that are part of the defense, and that's not Ronaldo.
Nippon, would you take Danny Welbeck?
Different.
Nippon, would you take Danny Welbeck?
Man like Danny Welbeck. No.
What?
No, he's shit.
I'm sure Arsenal fans would take him. I think Danny Welbeck, man, I'll take him out of Man United, mate. I've had him back. I would have him back.
Oh my God, clip this.
Danny Welbeck. Money, has he not been good this season?
Martial is better than Danny Welbeck.
Okay, yeah, let's not disrespect Martial here because Martial is elite. But for me, listen, Welbeck.
Wow, he's so elite that he didn't make the French squad, or did he?
I think he did. Actually, no, he didn't.
did?
He didn't.
No,
he
no,
didn't.
he didn't.
He didn't because he's
and they
injured.
only picked
So,
25.
yeah, that's your
And
elite
he could have
striker
picked
than the
26.
rest.
Okay. We can say the
That's
same thing about
your
Tomori.
elite striker
We
there,
can say the
who
same
didn't
thing about
even get
Tomori.
into the France
Okay, what
squad.
about Tomori? He didn't get into the English squad. Does it mean any shit? No.
Because Southgate's a clown.
Okay, because Deschamps is a clown as well. So there you go. Deschamps.
But one clown has won the World Cup. The other one just gives his team hugs.
Well, to be fair, that other clown was also a semi-finalist and went on to be a finalist and a runner-up in the Euro.
But
But I
one
take your
clown
point.
won the
I'm
World
watching it.
Cup.
And bottled it, yeah.
One clown won the World. You're basically comparing trash to Clowngate versus Didier is basically, and I'm not talking about the Ivorian Didier. I'm talking about the other one, Didier Deschamps. Trash versus garbage, in my opinion.
Guys, can we at least put some respect on their name? Even if we don't rate them, let's not call them trash and clowns. Like, I think they do deserve some kind of a respect.
They
Or
may just
not your cup of tea. No. I'm like in general. I'm on an agenda to speak nicer about people in general, and that's footballers, that's managers. I just feel like we can criticize them without using words like, "Oh, you're useless, you're a clown, you're trash, you're all of that." It's not really nice.
it's not.
We
well,
can
it's
say
not
that.
racist.
I can say in the same sentence, I can say I don't think that Southgate tactically is good enough to lead England to win the World Cup. Or I can say Southgate is trash, he's useless, he's a clown.
Them two mean exactly the same thing, though.
But that's what I'm saying, is context. So I'll give you an example, yeah? One day, your channel might be a very big channel where players and managers tune into, right? So what do you think they would prefer to hear? Like, do you think they would like being called clowns and trash? Like, let's create an environment.
They wouldn't like being criticized either.
Yeah, but criticism is part of football.
So, like, say if in some sort of future, I managed to get like a very big star footballer on my channel,
Yeah.
and they say I wasn't happy with your performances, do you think they'll say I don't care? A lot
No,
of
but
them would
listen.
say that though.
No, but listen, because if you listen to, like, I've heard Lacazette, for example, said that if you tell him that he's not been good enough, he respects that because they self-criticize themselves. But it's very different to saying Lacazette has not been good enough to me saying Lacazette, you've been a donkey. That's all I'm saying. Like, we can create an environment that is better, but we can still criticize the managers and players. Am I making sense?
Of course.
If memory serves me right, Nipun, I wonder if Deschamps actually played for Chelsea. I don't
He
know if
did.
he did.
He did.
Yeah, he did. They had a lot of French people in the past.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Desailly
Marcel
played-
Marcel Desailly, Didier Deschamps.
Emmanuel.
No, we have. It's not just the past. We've had more recently as well.
Yeah, he's gone.
Maybe he's got a call or something. Big up yourself.
Hey, Nippon, I actually do have to go there anyways, but I'll just shout out my channel if that's right. Yeah, I'll be live in literally 15 minutes or so, so make sure you guys tune into Oris.
Yeah, I'll leave early as well for that one.
Big up the panel, big up Manny, big up Ollie, big up Nippon as well for having me on.
Big up.
Actually,
big
no,
up
I want to
Raheem.
stay for 5 minutes because you know what? Look who is this. I'm going to stay for 5 more minutes. And you know what? It's time to cook you, Fahim. It's time to cook you.
Okay, okay. Stand still, everyone. It's a one.
Oh, my God.
Ah,
All right. Wait, what? What's going on? What's going on?
what is going on? No.
Go on, cook me. What have I said? I've said nothing. Like I expected this to happen.
Talk to
Go
me
on.
about Potter, man. Talk to me about Potter. What's going on?
Potter's doing his job, isn't it?
Nippon,
doing
add
his
yourself
job.
back, man. There's nothing personal, man. Fahim
Nippers,
is in a new
Nippers,
room. So it's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, new room, man. Obviously, Chelsea's stressing them out on it. So
Look, I don't even blame Graham Potter mostly on this. I blame Todd Bowley for making stupid decisions. Like, he's the one that put us in this sort of. I wouldn't say
you
mess.
guys are like United fans. What?
We're still yet to see what happens. Like, I blame mostly on Todd Bowley for putting
No,
Graham
but
Potter
how
in this
you-
position.
Well, for me, I don't understand why you blame him Todd Bowley because for me, he's bought you the right players, in my opinion. Cucurella, obviously.
No. This is the problem. Like, he spent 280 million on a manager that he didn't want in the first place. Like, what kind of logic is that? 280 million.
Wait.
on Tuchel.
Let me cut in here. If he didn't want Graham Potter, who did he want?
Who? Todd Bowley.
Yeah.
Oh, he wanted Graham Potter. He was on the list for Pochettino was also another one, but he didn't.
I wish you guys got Pochettino, man.
But he's the one. But he didn't have a good relationship with Tuchel since that 4-0 loss that we had in pre-season. Like, if that was the case, then you should have made a decision then. Like,
The thing is, fine. I think Romano stated that when you guys bought Cucurella, I think agent and Todd Bowley said, okay, yeah, he's coming to Chelsea because we're going to get Graham Potter soon this season. So listen,
that's fine.
Yeah, for me.
But it's the Aubameyang and the Sterling sign that just don't make any sense.
Okay,
Like,
here's a question that Alex Nippon before you join. Would you take Danny Welbeck at Chelsea?
oh my God, me? No. Why would I take Danny Welbeck? Look, he's a decent player, but no, not Danny Welbeck. We need someone younger.
Oh yeah,
need
you
someone
need Ronaldo, man. Come on, you need Ronaldo.
No, like, I'm fed up with these dead
Crying
players.
out loud. Even Welbeck's younger than Ronaldo. Pipe down, son.
But fine, obviously your next game, Newcastle away. I'm just gonna take over for a bit because it'll be Oris Sports TV now. So fine, obviously Newcastle next. How are you feeling? Are you nervous? Obviously, listen,
Well, I'm not nervous. I'm just deflated with Chelsea. Like, I'm not even expecting us to win this game. Like, Newcastle in good form. Like, we're away at their stadium. They're flipping
okay.
fans. They're up for it. They're up for it. Like, our atmosphere is kind of dead now. It is actually kind of dead. And when we played against Arsenal, the stadium was dead. The atmosphere was so poor
Mate,
from Chelsea.
I used to watch back in those days, Banak, Lampard. Now we
Yeah.
get left his cheek and flipping. I don't know. It's a career for me. I don't know. Man,
Loftus
but
Cheek pisses. Oh,
do you
man.
want to call out any players, by the way? Like, you think that they're playing shit or I don't know.
Loftus Cheek. No, but Graham Potter is the one who selects some of these players. Loftus
Exactly.
Cheek.
You
It
guys
pisses
say
me off.
bench Cucurella, do this and that, but Potter, I don't know if he. For me, I want to
Loftus
see.
Cheek.
I wanna
Loftus
see
Cheek, Mason Mount, and Kai Havertz. These three players are the ones that annoy me the most. Like, especially Kai Havertz. I don't know how this guy starts some games because this guy doesn't do anything. Against Arsenal, he was terrible. He was terrible. He was missing bare
You
chances.
missed the photo shot with that Chelsea fan as well. I forgot his name. But listen, Havertz for me. So would you consider him a flop then? And for Havertz,
Right, yeah, of course. Like, 70 million. Yeah, of course it's a flop. Like,
Right.
but look, we've given this guy 3 years, at least some improvement. I need to see some improvement. I need to see you try do something in this Chelsea team. This guy was like hyped up to be one of the best youngsters before he joined Chelsea, and now he can't even compete for those sort of awards like Musiala, Phil Foden. Like, I expect that sort of level of player, but Kai Havertz is not really doing anything. Let's be real.
Hey,
Like,
listen, I
can't
don't know
even
when
pick on his
Nippers are going to be
players.
back. I don't know when Nippers are going to be back, but yeah, listen, I've got my own stream in 10 minutes, so I'm going to have to prepare for that. You guys, I know you guys can stay for. I know some of you guys are my stream, but I don't know when Nippers is going to be back. We'll go real quickly read the comments before I go. Fime is in the new room. Yeah, as I said, he's been stressing out from much Chelsea. Low Nippin, mate, what's going on? To be fair, you can't really blame Nippin because he's moved. He's on holiday now, so. Potter for me should be given time. I know Chelsea under the old regime managers don't get that much time at all, but Chelsea keep doing this honor.
Yeah, no, I will give Graham Potter time. Like I said, it's not really on Graham Potter. He's been put in a very, very sticky situation. Some of these players have down tools. The mentality stinks, and he has to deal with some of these players. Like, a lot of players aren't happy at Chelsea right now because of either that's Tuchel or game time, or they want to move, and he has to deal with them right now. And we've got games thick and fast, man. We've got a lot of games thick and fast.
Do you think Potter has the balls to like drop players, or what do you think?
I think right now he has to get the players on side. If he doesn't get the players on side, then things will go even worse. That's why the interviews have been so odd. Like, we've worked hard. Oh, we played well. Like, no, we haven't.
He's being sarcastic.
Yeah. I think he's trying to get the players on side, but I don't know if that will work. I actually don't know. Some of these players are too soft.
One player I cannot understand why Chelsea bought in is Aubameyang. Why the hell did Chelsea buy him? Listen, he's got an Arsenal tattoo, man.
It doesn't make any sense, man. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, spend
Well,
280 million.
It's nothing personal between me and Aubameyang.
Oh my god! Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the guy's trying to. The guy should be. I don't want to see Aubameyang start against Newcastle. I want to see Broja start. Man. Broja deserves to start.
Oh, Nippin's back, but Nippin. Wait, hang on. Yeah, Nippin's back.
Yeah, I actually think it would be nice if Aubameyang were benched for the Premiership games but brought on for the Champions League games.
Nippin, I've got my own stream.
He's done better in the Champions League than in the Premier League.
Shout out your
And I
channel
think,
before leaving. Big up yourself. Hi,
Yeah.
Alfred.
Obviously, Orison Football on YouTube. I'll be live 8 p.m. UK time, so literally 7 minutes. Big up Nippin for having me on. Ollie, big up the panel. Ollie,
Big up.
Ryan, see the new guys. So big up you guys.
All different time zones today, I see. IST, myself and Manny, IST, Fahim and
Nippin,
Ollie,
you're in India.
GMT. I'm in India today. Did you not see the thread I was creating?
Oh no, I didn't see it. No, I'm sorry.
No, you
Yeah,
need to
I'm
upload those
actually-
on Instagram. Once again, some decent food and some good views from the plane and everything.
Yeah, man. You need to upload them.
Yeah, I'm actually using my hotel's conference room to do the podcast.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm staying in the Hilton DoubleTree.
Nice.
Nice, man.
Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, bit of a brand exposure there. So yeah, and I think we've spoken about the Carabao Cup enough. What about game weeks 14 and 15? Are you all Well, I don't think I'm going to ask any of my two club competitors this question because we lost
Oh, they
both
did.
games. So I was like, nah, we're going to say no for that. Are you happy with your teams? Manny and Ollie.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. I'll go first. Listen,
Yeah, you
I'm
go
not
first,
happy that. Yeah, I'm not happy that we're out of the League Cup because look, we had a semi-strong team that should have been enough to at least put up a more than decent fight. It wouldn't have it would have been one thing if we had put out a complete team full of youngsters and reserves. We should have given the 15-year-old guy Nwaneri a game, and that would have been a good chance for him to see the level he was at. And if we had lost that game, it would have been no disgrace. But to lose the way we did when we had more than enough talent, both in from the first team and the reserves, to win that game was just awful. And again, we've got what in theory is an easy fixture tomorrow, but there's no guarantee that we will win that. I mean, there should be at least a 60 to 75% guarantee. I know Ollie's sitting over there giving me the stink eye, looking at me, saying I shouldn't say those things. But he also knows that even if I were to predict a draw, it would mean that Arsenal would win. But I'm not going to do that tonight. Look, it's after the World Cup when we're really going to be tested because we're going to have we have to play Manchester City twice. We've got the return games against Chelsea and Liverpool and Manchester United and Tottenham as well. And we still haven't played Brighton yet in the Premiership and a few other teams. So those are the games that are really going to test us. And so all of this talk about, listen, thank you for mentioning that in the private chat. And I will call out you morons at AFTV. If any of you people from AFTV who are saying that it's okay that we've lost because we don't have to play too many fixtures, shame on all of you. Since when was it okay to, treat certain competitions as a free hit? We practically did that last season with the FA Cup. We thought we would get top 4 even without European football. What happened to us? Yeah, we've got Jesus. Yes, we've got Zinchenko. Yes, we've got Saliba. But we also have Granit Xhaka's having a really good season. But look, everything can change. There's many a slip between the cup and the lip. So I'm going to have to leave.
Before you go then, Ollie, before you go, would you like to shout out your channels and give some quick predictions for the World Cup group?
Yeah, I think
Fixtures.
the fixtures.
No,
what do you
like the fixtures, like. Since you had to go, we might as well get through the fixtures right now.
All the game.
Match day 1.
All the games. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull up BBC Sport and get those fixtures for you right now, Ollie. So,
day 1. Match day 1. We're just predicting match day 1 of the World Cup. Oh, and also Chelsea, Newcastle, and Arsenal, Wolves.
Yeah, I'll do a quick prediction for those then. With the Newcastle game, I think it's going to be tough for Chelsea because Newcastle are doing well, but I might predict a draw in that game because I can't really see a clear winner. It might be a Newcastle, although it could be maybe a 1. I don't know. I've never really predicted draws in these games, but probably a 1-1. Maybe I don't know, but it could go either. That's why I predicted a draw. It could go either way. With the Arsenal game, it's probably go with a 1-0 win. I don't think we'll win comfortably. We haven't been winning comfortably for a while, so maybe a 1-0 win in that game.
So yeah, I'm going to quickly go. I'm sorry for all the super positive Chelsea supporters out there. I don't see anything positive happening for us this game. I'm sorry. I can't. I want to be one of those fans. I'll back your team, this, that, other. I'll back them for 90 minutes on that pitch, but I just can't predict a win tomorrow. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you. I predicted a loss against City. I was right. I knew it was going to happen.
Anyway, I
don't
really
blame
do
you.
have to go. So just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Deeds from Cairo. Big up for having me on Nippon as well. So yeah, see you
Big
guys.
up, big up.
Big
Yeah,
up,
take
big
care,
up.
mate.
Yeah, listen, Nippon, I'm going to have to leave too, so I'll give you my quick predictions. Firstly, for the World Cup group. So we have, with England, we have the USA, Wales, and Iran, right?
Mhm.
Iran should be competing for should be getting the wooden spoon. I don't see them. They will probably give teams a scare, but they're going to finish fourth. England should beat them 2-0. Wales and the USA, that could be a very tight game. I think Wales might edge that 1-2-1. England against, I think, are they playing the US next
I
or
think it's
Wales?
let me get it up. They play US, yeah, the US.
So
Okay, so England versus the US.
England versus
go
the
ahead.
US. Ooh,
2-1.
I'm going to go for. God, it's gonna. Both those fans are gonna be up for it.
Mm-hmm.
1-1.
But
1-1.
no, I'm going to go for 2-1 to England for me. I think we'll have enough to beat them. And the England-Wales game will be a real crunch game.
Let's
see. Yeah, listen. I do have to leave. I will email my predictions to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Just before you go, mate, nice to see you, Manny. I just wanted to say quickly.
Always, mate. Cheers. Thank you.
As-
And I'm sorry I have to leave, but you know RSC's a stickler for punctuality, as it were. And you can catch me on Twitter at Thungatharai1981, Instagram Manny Thungatharai1981, several channels on YouTube, Del Boy Gunner TV, S Feetly TV. Obviously, huge shout out to Oris Talks Football. I'll be going there. Coach's Corner. And by the way, on Sunday, Nippon, we'll be doing a watch along for the World Cup final. So we're planning. We might possibly be doing a really big one. So if you can come on and have your say in the meantime, we'd love to have you and have your thoughts.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, Tony Claude Gunner TV, Danny AFC TV. Shout out, of course, to the Bournemouth fan channel, Up the Cherries in all departments. Doing some great work, and I'll be doing some work with them very soon. Just happy to come on and talk, and thanks as well to the Football for Thought podcast with NS Sports TV. Always good to see you and have a chat. Maybe next time I'll stay on for a bit longer, but until then, thanks a lot for having me. Take care of yourselves. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'm out, peeps.
Thank you, buddy.
Big up.
Big up, big up. So, we might as well put the Chelsea Newcastle preview into this stream as well. But let's just do the World Cup fixtures first.
World Cup. All of it?
Right.
No, just we have big up, big up.
Everyone's in and out through your stream.
Can you hear me?
Don't
man?
worry. Yeah, we can hear you. Manny's
Oh,
gone.
sorry, Nippon.
Yeah, I
I'm
can hear you.
Good.
Right. So it's time to predict the group stage of the World Cup. Not the whole group stage, like just match day 1.
Okay.
I don't know when match day 1 finishes though.
Did you not look it up?
Match day 1.
For planning.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Wait, I do have it.
I'm very excited for the World Cup. I can't wait for it to start.
Yeah, same. Like, I mean, it's a shame that certain players, like some of the big players, can't make it or can't play it because of the fact that they're injured. But in general, the World Cup is always a good vibe. It's always a good vibe.
Would you have been happy for any of the Chelsea players if England had won the World Cup?
What did you say?
Like if England had won the Euros, sorry, would you have been happy for players like Reece James and Mason Mount and Ben?
Yeah, I'd be happy for them. Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to like win at least like one international trophy. So like, I'll be happy for them, even though I don't support England, but I'll be happy for my Chelsea players. So
Yeah, because certain, yeah. So yeah, for him,
don't go anywhere.
don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Well, I'm
Big
here.
upside.
Like I'm here.
Are you a Liverpool fan?
Me? I'm not a Liverpool fan. No, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Okay.
Look at it. Look at it. CFC. There you go.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Sorry. It could be Charlton Football Club, to be fair. Never know.
Charlton Football. Charlton Football.
Nah,
Club,
Charlton is CAFC, Charlton Athletic Football Club.
Oh yes, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
So
which
let's
team
start.
are you supporting England, Nippon?
The home nations, which is England and Wales, and then Spain.
Have you lived in Spain?
No, Asby, because of Asby,
Okay.
because he's won everything with us. I just want him to see him win something with Spain as well.
Mhm.
All right.
Although Holland look quite promising as well.
I think people are sleeping on Holland. I think they're a bit of a dark horse.
You see, a lot of people are sleeping on Holland, but a lot of people are overhyping them at the same time.
When I mean dark horse, I don't mean they can go and win it, but I think they can go quite far.
Yeah,
They
usually,
like
they're usually considered a team.
like Belgium did last year and finished third. I can see them do something similar.
Belgium are overrated. They're just England with. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, the golden generation is pretty much almost over.
Who had a more overrated so-called golden generation, without bringing your Scottish bias into it? England or Belgium? I was asking for him.
At least Belgium's golden generation at least took them to third. They got a bronze medal in World Cup.
But
England's golden generation didn't win any. They didn't even reach the semi-final in any tournament.
But still, did they? But the end line is: did either of them win a trophy? Third place means nothing.
No, but bronze
third place
is a medal
means
in World Cup.
nothing.
It's a trophy in World Cup.
It's a medal, but it's so hollow though. It's so hollow though. Third is second loser.
No, not in all competition. I mean, in Olympics, third is a medal as well.
Still, I still consider it second loser.
I mean, like we only have the World Cup every 4 years, so it's very hard to just win that trophy. It's very different to club football. Very different to club football.
That's why they have a third place trophy.
Yeah. Club football, you have the competition every season. With the World Cup, it's every 4 years. Like it's very, very rare to just win a World Cup for your nation. Like,
do you want me to say something crazy? Do you want to hear something crazy? I think this England team is better than that team that we call the so-called golden generation. I think this team is better.
I think it is. And the reason why I think it is way more balanced. Like, if you look at that England team, it had 0 wingers and it had 1 striker in Wayne Rooney. The wingers were either Paul Scholes or Theo Walcott. And that was the problem. It wasn't balanced.
No, they had
he had like 5 central midfielders in Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, Owen Hargreaves, Carrick, and they all play at very high level. But it wasn't a team with different type of players. Where now we got a Declan Rice, we got a Bellingham, we got a Maddison, we got Foden, we got Saka, we got different types of players.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
The old
I agree.
generation didn't have that. That was the problem. Like some of their top players.
And the thing
are way
is,
better.
it's not just that. That generation, a lot of them players refused to speak to each other because
Yeah, they were stupid.
they always used to let club get in the way.
Yeah, they took They didn't take the rivalry out of the nation, and I think for me that's
whereas with this one, have you seen Harry Kane and Emile Smith Rowe? Like they were just playing football as if they've been playing with each other for such a long time.
Yeah, but
You would never see that. You would never see that between Ledley King and Sol Campbell.
No, and even the Chelsea and United players like Rio and them, they used to hate each other. But if you look at Spain when they had the most successful period, when they won the Euros, World Cup, and the Euros, that was when Real Madrid and Barcelona had their biggest rivalry. But they put that aside and put the nation at first, and that's
I read somewhere that Piqué and Ramos couldn't stand each other.
But they did it for the World Cup. They did it for their nation.
I mean, they didn't like each other even as teammates. Like they hated each other.
Well,
Yeah, but they still
did
did.
like each other.
But
Just play.
I think that's more media because I've seen them post each other's pictures and all of that. So I think that's
all publicity,
media,
though.
It's publicity. No, I think it's the opposite. I think the media wants that rivalry, wants to look like they hate each other. This is Real Madrid's face. This is Barcelona's face. They have to hate each other because it sells more newspaper. It sells more traction. But in the end, you've never seen them on the pitch scream at each other. So how can they hate each other? Because you know what kind of person Sergio Ramos is. If he really hated Piqué, how could he hide that? He's not that type of personality.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. And I think maybe they have this sort. Maybe they did have this sort of slight dislike with each other, but it was never like a huge thing. Like I don't think they
teammates
hated
don't
each
have
other.
to get along. Teammates don't have to get along.
No, but they're doing their job. They have to do their job.
Do you
right?
have to describe gets along, Nicholas? Well,
For example, Andy Cole and Teddy Sheringham couldn't stand each other. They still managed to work together.
There's a difference between being mates outside the pitch, but on the pitch, they got along, and that's what it is. You have to be able to be professional. But that was the problem before with England's golden generation, where they were not professional on the pitch.
Right. Now that we are actually talking about Qatar, a background change is in order. Here we go.
Nippon, I'm going to head out as well because I've been up all night. It was my cousin's wedding today, and now it's 7 a.m. So I'm starting to fade. I might need to get some sleep.
Before you go, quickly give your France versus Australia predictions.
Oh, jeez.
I'll have to head off Nippon as well.
Okay.
4-0 to France. 4-0 to France.
I think you should have done 2 separate streams where we do a proper World Cup stream and people have.
You know what? I think I will do that. Like when I next have time.
Yeah.
I will have time.
Yeah.
Me and Kim will discuss that in the background.
Yeah, my Senegal shirt should come next week.
Oh, speaking of Senegal, I'm so distraught for Mane. I can't believe he got injured, man.
He's going.
I don't think but is he going to play? Is he going to really play?
I think he's going.
Listen, I
think
love that.
maximum he missed 1 game, but I think even that is a stretch.
What was the injury? What was that injury in general?
They haven't disclosed the injury, but he walked off. I think he felt something and he didn't want to take a risk.
Yeah.
You just made me so.
And how much
so
it helps his country. Yeah.
Because listen, even though I'm a Chelsea supporter, I'm not
Yeah.
ashamed to admit. I think all of us can say that they've had players either in the past or now from other teams that, for whatever reason, you just can't help but have some kind of respect for them. You know,
Yeah, like
for me,
I'm an Arsenal supporter, but I used to love
Yeah.
SEN.
there you
Like,
go.
he was so humble and hardworking. He was a machine. Like I could not hate him. Like there was nothing about the way he carried himself where you could dislike
You
him.
must have been cussing him though when he scored that. You must
But
have
I'm
been
so-
cussing him when he scored that goal against you, though.
It was more, but back in the days, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When I was younger, it wasn't this culture that you had to hate the opposition player.
Mm.
I think I was more like, he's so good, you can't fault it.
No,
You
I
just have
don't.
to appreciate it. You just appreciate the quality.
What
was
did you
like-
think of that? What do you think
For
of that
example,
goal, Saeed?
No, it was a fantastic goal. It's a golden strike, and I do think that SEN is someone who's underappreciated just because people just remember when he started to pick up on injuries and his form dropped. People forget that in his prime how good he actually was and how important it was to that Chelsea team.
Yeah.
Nippon,
so-
I have to go for.
Yep, and then once you go, me and Saeed will wrap up as well.
No worries, always. But big up to everyone. Nice
Big
to
up,
see you here.
you
shout
too.
out,
Take care, man.
shout out your socials before you head off.
Yeah, COC Fahim. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Just search COC Fahim. So yeah, big up. Thanks for having me on, Nippon.
Take care, man.
Okay,
Take care.
take care. Yeah, Hashim, I'm just putting the link there real quick. So yeah, then there were three.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
The Three Musketeers.
the Three Musketeers.
yeah. So I just wanted to say before
Hello.
Oh, my bad.
Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, hello,
Welcome to the show.
welcome. I might be busy because my brothers are downstairs. They're always like, "Why are you on stream?" How are you?
Nice. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, we were about to wrap up.
It's fine. I'm just saying hi in the chat. I was just saying hi.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I've seen you in my chat a lot, hence why I let you in. Usually, I only let people in when it's pre-planned or unless I know them.
Yeah,
But I've seen you a lot, so I've decided to trust you.
yeah.
So yeah, I want your thoughts on the Wolves. Sorry, not the Wolves game, on the Newcastle game.
It'll be a tough game. I think. I think it'll be a draw. Can't lie.
Draw.
We're in bad form right now. 1-1 draw.
Alfred.
Yeah, I think a draw as well. Also probably 2-2. It just feels like the kind of game that's going to have some goals in it. So
King. Obviously, you'll probably want the tune.
Yeah, I do think that Australia will lose.
The tune. We're not talking about the World Cup.
What was the question? Sorry.
Give us your prediction on the Chelsea Wolves game. Sorry, Chelsea Newcastle game. I need some sleep, man. Jet lag is really getting to me.
Is one of them is hard to predict because at some point Chelsea will start picking up wins. I think a 1-1 draw. Yeah. 1-1 draw.
Same. I've rarely predicted any. I I can't remember the last time I actually predicted us to win a game. I think I predicted a draw for the Brighton game, a draw for the Arsenal game, and I predicted a loss for the Man City game. Yeah, I'm going to keep that trend continuing. Draw.
We actually had some decent chances in that Man City game, man. Oh, such a shame we didn't put them away, as usual.
Yeah.
Do you guys think if we had Aubameyang, we would be more clinical? Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, he would have done all right in that game. I think.
No ifs, buts, or maybes, just absolutes. Big up James Redmond.
I'm impressed by Lewis Wardle. I find that he did so well. Should have played Hutchinson. Should have played him.
Oh, are you away to Newcastle?
Yeah, we're away.
Oh,
St. James's Park.
1-0 Newcastle win, unfortunately.
Right. So yeah,
I want.
You might have Wilson out, so we have a chance. But I don't know. Depends on him.
So yeah. With that being said, before we wrap up, Alfred, I think we've covered everything now. Said.
Okay.
Yeah. I do think so.
Yeah.
Great stream.
Yeah, it's always been a great stream. It's always great having you on. Alfred, my colleague from Worldwide Chels. Big up Sadiq if you're listening. And the newest recruit here, Hash. Hash, since you're new, where can people find you?
On Instagram, Hash Brownie. Let me check. Hash Brownie 2022 and 16. It's a long name, but I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. Alfred, where can people
Yes.
find you?
Well, feel free to follow me on the Twitter right here, and I'll follow you back. Oh, there it is. And you can also find me on Worldwide Chels here on YouTube as well. Just come and feel free to chill with us when we do streams as well. Pretty much when we'll usually do match previews, watch-alongs lately, and then reviews after the match, and of course probably almost every day for the transfer window when as news comes out about Chelsea.
Yeah. And you can find me on all those socials below. You can also find me on Worldwide Chels as a regular panelist. And you can also find me on GrizzCon as a regular caller on his call-in show. And pretty much all over the YouTube content creator sphere. And yeah, just before we go, this is my message to Miss Molina. Get well soon. I know you've got it in you. You're a very strong woman. Big up yourself.
She really is, and always so positive, and she's an absolute darling of the YouTube football community, especially among her fellow Arsenal fans. So, Melina, keep fighting, and we look forward to seeing you back soon.
Yeah, you are a fighter, man. We believe in you. We pray for you. We pray for your family as well. It must be a horrible time for
Absolutely.
them, but
Yeah, I'm
hopefully
praying to my gods as well.
you'll be well.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have so much love for you, Melina.
Mhm.
Anyway, so yeah, with that being said, social media is in the description below. You can find me on GrizzCon TV and Worldwide Chels as regular panelists as a regular panelist on Worldwide Chels and as a caller on GrizzCon TV. Big up Sadiq, big up GrizzCon. And yeah, big up the football community. And yeah, with that being said, I shall see you all in the next video. Laters.
Latest chat. Thank you.